And just when you thought your faith in humanity was lost, a video like this comes along and totally restores it. Get ready for a full dose of happiness, joy, and heartwarming love as we highlight the brighter side of what it means to be human. All right, let's begin. In this completely unprompted gesture of pure kindness, we see a trick-or-treater come upon a house that was out of candy. And instead of moving along to the next house, young Jackson here scooped out some candy from his bag and put it in the empty bowl so that the kids that came after him would have some candy of their own. Turns out this little vampire has a heart of gold.
Okay. There we go. Danielle's like, nah, I want that one.
What people do when they think no one's watching speaks volumes about a person's character. This UPS delivery driver had no way of knowing his kind act was being recorded by the security camera when he carefully hid an expensive Christmas gift not only from potential thieves, but from the little boy who was to receive the gift so as not to spoil his holiday surprise. This next story has everything: cheerleaders, prom, unbridled enthusiasm, and at the center of it all is Jonathan, an autistic boy that's about to live a high school fairy tale when a very pretty cheerleader shows up in his class to ask him to the prom. I bet you can guess his answer, but I bet you won't be able to anticipate his reaction.
Yes, I am.
This young boy with Down syndrome has so much love to give that when he noticed his autistic classmate was having a rough time, he immediately sprang into action trying to cheer him up, wipe away his tears, and through expressing his empathy for a friend, completely turned his day around. A community park is the perfect place to create lasting family memories. In this case, a skateboarder on a break was kind enough to lend his board to this father and son so Dad could give his little boy his first skateboard ride. Mom was there filming everything as moms do, and a beautiful experience was created right out of thin air. And somehow, through all this love and kindness, the community as a whole became richer. When presented with an opportunity, you have to go for it, because that opportunity could turn out to be the opportunity of a lifetime. Our boy Raheel here randomly ran into rapper Lil Uzi one day and saw that opportunity. He asked the performer if he would pay for his college tuition, and to his surprise, Lil Uzi agreed. Long story short, Raheel graduated and Lil Uzi came through with the tuition. Just a reminder to not let those opportunities slip by.
Your transcripts and everything. Show me all your papers and everything, and you can get 90,000 from me.
All right, bro. Fuck. All right.
If you don't show me, you won't get 90,000.
Nah, I got you, bro. I'll show you. You come to Temple sometime too, bro. All right, love you, bro. Take it easy. Mama, I did it.
Any dad can be forgiven for crying when his little boy is getting ready to head off on his first day of kindergarten. This father's joy overcomes him as he lays eyes on what was not so long ago just a little baby home from the hospital. And now, that baby is growing up and starting a new chapter in his life. Meet Steven. All his life, Steven has been told that because of his intellectual disabilities, he would struggle to make it. Well, while surrounded by the people that believed in him, he's about to show all the haters that they were 100% wrong. Steven never gave up on himself and is about to read his college acceptance letter.
Inform you that your application for assigned admission for fall.
There you go. Your application for fall has been
favorably
reviewed. The Academy for Inclusive Learning and Social Growth was recommended to the Office of Undergrad Assignment that you are to be admitted
as a student
to the academic, social, and career.
There you go. Listen.
One of the downsides of making your wedding proposal alone in a picturesque spot is that because you're sharing a private moment, there's no one to snap a pic or take a video to remember the occasion. This couple was lucky enough to have a group of strangers nearby that just happened to capture the once-in-a-lifetime moment and share it with the bride and groom-to-be. The couple was so thankful, the Good Samaritans even got an invite to the wedding. This one is guaranteed to melt your heart. This young girl is about to see the world clearly for the first time as she's fitted with her first pair of glasses. And just like magic, where once there was but a blur of distant colors, the entire world came into focus in an instant. Her mind is completely blown, and she understandably can't stop smiling. Can you blame her? With friends like these, our boy Jeffrey here is gonna be okay. You see, Jeffrey has cerebral palsy and has difficulty with his motor functions. But his friends aren't gonna let Jeffrey miss out on all the fun at the water park. When they noticed that he was having a bit of trouble getting around, they rushed right to his side and said, "Hey buddy, lean on us and we'll conquer the water slides together." Question: how do you get a big tattooed tough guy to break down instantly in tears? Well, the answer is you have the stepson he's raised since he was 3 present him with adoption papers to officially upgrade stepdad into just plain old dad once and for all.
What is it? What is it?
Adoption papers.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
The entire community came out to show their love and support for one of their neighbors as she made her triumphant return home after beating breast cancer. With all this encouragement from the people in her corner, no wonder she was able to show that cancer who's boss. Prepare to meet Benny, the happiest dog in the world. Why is Benny so happy, you ask? He's happy because his owner just fitted skis to his support harness, and now Benny can run around in the snow despite having no back legs. When this guy's girlfriend got a second job waiting tables at the Olive Garden to pay for their wedding, he wasn't about to let her hard work and sacrifice go unnoticed. He's about to score some major boyfriend points by bringing her flowers, treats, and leaving a big tip for his future wife.
You know.
Oh, honey. I know what a pussy.
Put it in the back. Also.
Oh my god. I feel embarrassed.
What a good server.
Aw, thank you.
You can tell a lot about a man by the way he treats robots. When this guy found a stuck food delivery robot on his campus, he could have easily walked by what could be seen as just an object. But he didn't. He helped out the robot as he would any human or animal that crossed his path. What he wasn't expecting was the robot's reaction to his kindness. Let's watch.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome.
Meet Pumpkin the dog. Pumpkin really wants to learn to skateboard, so much so that she grabbed onto this one and wasn't about to let go until she received her first lesson. This next one is amazing, as we see a young boy lose his toy and get a little too close to the water. That's when his faithful German Shepherd springs into action to gently tug the boy's shirt to get him away from potential danger. Then, in an act of pure canine brilliance, instead of jumping into the water and simply grabbing the toy, the dog actually goes and retrieves a net to fish the toy out himself. And it was all captured on backyard security video. Every girl needs her dad. And just because dad's been locked up for 10 years doesn't mean she needs him any less. It probably means she needs him more. So you can imagine this young lady's surprise when he shows up unexpectedly as a free man and wraps his arm around his baby girl. Now they can move on and rebuild their life together.
Good. You okay?
Yeah.
You okay?
We're complete now, Ricky.
Yeah. Come on now.
It's happy meals all around in this sweetness overload as we see a 2-year-old boy order for himself flawlessly at the drive-thru.
Extra fries. Extra fries.
What kind of sauce?
Honey mustard.
Honey mustard, and what's the drink?
Over there, apple juice.
Apple juice.
That brings us to the end of today's presentation. I don't know about you, but I have a nice warm feeling inside after what we just saw. Faith in humanity restored. I think that's worth a like. And since you're feeling charitable, why not subscribe to the channel? We're working on our next awesome installment right now. See you next time.